And staying with the terror threat in the Sahel region, MINUSMA, the UN mission in Mali, is so far the UN's deadliest mission. With attacks by Al-Qaeda-linked groups on the rise, the UN Security Council is reviewing a mandate renewal and negotiating over the possible deployment of a regional force. Our UN correspondent Liling Tan has the details.
In the past year, there have been more than 200 attacks against UN peacekeepers, Malian security forces and French troops by extremist and terrorist groups. And the central regions of Mali have seen a 42% rise in attacks, according to UN Secretary-General Antonio Guterres. And as attacks spike and spill over into neighboring countries, Mali's Minister of Foreign Affairs Abdoulaye Diop is urging the Security Council to approve a 5-nation joint African military force.
L'adoption de cette résolution, vous en conviendrez, Monsieur le Président, enverra un signal fort et sans équivoque.
The adoption of this resolution will send a strong and unequivocal signal from the international community to terrorist groups and traffickers of all kinds, and show its unanimous support for the efforts of the states in this region, which are facing a situation, as you all are aware, that threatens international peace and security.
Et la sécurité internationale.
France is pushing a UN resolution authorizing the force, but the American and British delegations have been reluctant to approve the financing and want further clarification on what the joint military force should be allowed to do. Friday's UN Security Council session also comes 2 weeks before MINUSMA's mandate is due for renewal, and the UN Special Envoy to Mali, Mohamed Saleh Anadif, updated the Council on progress made toward implementing the Malian peace agreement signed 2 years ago. He said while the remaining obstacles were technical and no longer due to political deadlock, all this could be derailed if tensions persist between political groups, the rebel coordination of movements of Azawad or CMA, and the pro-government platform.
Toutes ces évolutions positives risquent toutefois.
All of these positive developments, however, risk being annihilated due to the tensions which have existed for some time between the CMA and the platform, and which have transformed into a communal conflict of which the civilian populations are the main victims.
The envoy called for the Council to deliver a severe warning to leaders of both movements to end the violence. Liling Tan, CGTN, New York.